you're a cutie with one wish, it all to stay stylish, never afraid to stand out.
What's up, cuties? It is many days later, and you almost didn't even get this haul because I'm frantically sewing for one of my favorite and best sales of the year, aka Thick Mall. I was like, oh, looking at the clothes, I'm about to go and wash them now, and I was like, there's no way I can go on and not show them these amazing pieces. This was a really good thrift day, and as I've been telling y'all, you have to go to thrift stores, Village Discount if you have one in your neighborhood, or even a Unique. You have to go on a Thursday, because I went to two. I went to Village Discount and Unique in the same day on a Thursday, and it was honestly one of my better times at Unique. I usually do not like going to Unique because there's not a lot of vintage there, and I prefer to be buying vintage items or even things that have the vintage essence. Like, you can make new things with a vintage quality, and that is what I look for in a thrift store. As a thrift girly has been thrifting since a wee little babe, I'm like so used to seeing those vintage tags, those paper tags in the thrift store, and salivating, and that has been so limited recently. All to say, I'm really happy that I was able to find some great things at the thrift store, and there was no way I'm gonna not do this haul for y'all, so let's do it. As a bag designer, the first thing I'm always going to go to at the thrift store is the bags. I always try to get there, I don't know, in my head first before anybody that I came in with the thrift store as a group. But I saw this iconic bag, and oh my gosh, like, are you seeing the side details? The fact that you can lengthen the strap, and this really nice. I love functional design, like things that are really cute, but also add such a functional thing like this. I can make it longer, I can make it shorter, and it will even drag further on the bag at this bottom area. Imagine I'm dragging further as you like maybe want to make a shoulder bag or something like that, and it goes with the seasons. It's just so versatile, and not to mention, it comes with its own like integrated keychain. It's just so, it's giving. It's a zipper top, which I so appreciate. It's always, when I'm making my bags, I never want to put a zipper in, but I know how like it makes it so much more secure, you know? And then inside we have just one pocket, one zipper pocket, and then these two, what I like to call phone pockets or AirPod pockets, is how we can upgrade that idea. But this was 100% like, it's giving little flip phone pocket. It's that small enough for it. And the back pocket on the side of here, plus in this nice like brown color, it's reading so winter to me. It's a deeper version of my hat, and it's just gorgeous. Not screaming early 2000s. Like, if I've ever seen an early 2000s style essence of a bag, this is definitely it. I love a shoulder strap that has hardware, and it's big enough when I'm shopping for this this event that I'm specifically shopping for these pieces is Thick Mall, and I'm always looking for bags that are gonna easily fit on a thicker arm. When you're shopping for plus size people, it doesn't just regard to what the clothing is, it also comes down to those accessories. We're always talking about how like fat people are relegated to the accessories, but it's even more disappointing when the accessories that you are like forced to buy don't even fit you. Like, imagine this not fitting my arm strap. Like, that would be so sad. So when I'm looking for even a purse, I think about those details. And again, we have the zipper closure, and this, oh, not me breaking the band. We have the zipper closure, and then on inside, this beautiful green. It's such a nice, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even want to say it's green necessarily. It has a yellow tint to it, but it's like a yellowish green, and I'm such a big fan of that. We love a little inside pocket. This is Emily M. So like, it just is giving low-key handmade, but it could be fast fashion. Who knows? Now tell me why I almost left this, but it's just so adorable. It is this little tiny gold metallic-y type bag. It's so cute, and I love the ruching that they have on here as this little detail that they have. And I love when I have stitching going on that seems so seamless but add like such a nice detail, because even though it's blending in with the design, the actual stitches inside of the bag gives a nice darkness, and it changes up that color a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm seeing the vision and I'm loving it. the classic shape, the zipper pocket, the 2 phone pockets, and a little nice deep, easily can fit a nice amount of things. Again, I want a functional bag. I love a small bag, but it also is something like this where it's tiny, but it's still functional. I can fit my phone, my wallet, my keys, and I can really just toss it on and feel ready to go. Again, it doesn't fully pass the arm check, but this is because it's a duffel bag. I don't necessarily want it to be on your arm. I like the idea of it hanging. I like the idea of it just holding it around and being like, yeah, this is my purse. You like my purse? For a holiday market, I think it's important to have holiday pieces. And this is one of those items that is obviously giving this classic Santa hat, but in a way that is elevated and that it makes it feel even more fun. And I don't even know if this is going to sell, but even if it doesn't, I'm high-key excited for that because it'll add it to my hat collection. But I'm at a point now where I need to stop buying hats. I did my little hat wall video coming not soon, but the video of me finishing my room, my Izzy's Looks room, is coming, and I've been working on it, and the way that I did my hats, I'm so obsessed with. But it really shows how many hats I have that I still don't have room. Like, it's going to make sense. That statement is going to make sense and be even incredulous once you see the vision. Like, yeah. It's super, super cute. I love the cheetah pattern. I love the ball is also like the cheetah. It's just really, really nice little black situation. A big fan. I had mittens in a previous haul as well, and this is like a nice blue mitten, very cute. Again, the accessories must fit my thicky hands as well. We want it to be inclusive, and this is definitely it. I feel like mittens are just more inclusive for plus size cuties, and I just love to have them. Had to do it twice. This is a nice little pink color. I feel like this will work perfectly. I've been getting a lot more scarves too. I've been wanting to get thick scarves because I think we all should have big scarves. I mean, as a Chicago girly and shopping for other Chicago girlies, I think it just typically works. And let me know if y'all want me to drop any of my Izzy's Looks pieces on my website. I haven't updated in a while, but I also don't know how high the demand is. So if you're liking my style, you're liking the things I pick out, let me know if you want me to add up to my izzyspicks.com website and go onto the Izzy's Looks tab, and that's where you can shop a little with a couple things. Again, a practical piece with so much style. This reminds me of, I have a hat that has pigtails and it's so fun to wear, and this is giving me another version of that. Obviously it's clown vibes in the best way. The little pom-poms. This one I am thinking about keeping for myself, but I'm trying to force myself not to. I literally just said I don't need to buy any more hats, but look at me. Am I not the cutest thing you ever seen? This bag was so inspiring to me. The fact that it has this nice, jogging pant style to it is just, and it's like the perfect shoulder bag, the perfect tote, but adding extra style. I love the quirky, the strap that we have here. And I even am adoring the stitching that they have to how they put it in. I like to replicate that stitching when I do make my little totes too. And it's just like and I love the drawstring. Like, are you serious? I can tighten my back. Oh, you can't get to my things. You can't get to my things. And I can put it in a little bow. This is absurdly good, and there was no way I'm not getting it. And I also like that it says on the front Noah's Ark, so it just is like a nice nod to a biblical thing, and it is Christmas. It's funny to me. I am not a religious person, but I do think religious things are just inherently hilarious. Like, when you just think about the craziness of some of the religious stories, it's hilarious. It's a soap opera. Another hat. I'm truly that girl when it comes to hats. I like to imagine. Like, I find the cutest hats, and this is another one. Clearly you can see I love the pom-poms. And this one is kind of simpler. Like, I don't know. This is a little simple to me. And it's so cute still. I like this for like the girly pops who like want a little nice touch without it being too much, you know? And this is definitely giving that. It feels very cozy and actually warm, covers the ears. Again, practical fashions. I got you down. I almost didn't get I fully saw it and I was like, the color is amazing. It's eating up. I love the sleeves. But something about it was just too plain to me. And I know somebody's going to be like, oh my God about it. Because I'm like, it is really good. It looks good. It is no issues about it. It is a good zip up. But I'm just obsessed with a pattern. I'm obsessed with a pattern. And this is not giving hella pattern. But it's giving such a style of a cut. And what really drew me in is the sleeve and how it fit really, really nicely. It's a nice suction cup to it. Sometimes it can be a little loose when you have it in the thrift store. Obviously, somebody had a life with it prior to you. It can lose its elasticity, and this definitely does not have that issue. This one, I want to do like a little DIY situation on. It's just a Guess mock turtleneck. And it's really cute, nice, decent color, little Guess logo in the middle. But it does have a little staining. The seam is permanent. I'm going to put it in the wash. We'll see if it comes out. And if it does, then, amazing. It's living its best life. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to do a nice, what is it called? Dye situation with a yellow dye. And do, splashes on it is what I'm hoping. And if it doesn't turn out right, it's fine. But I do want to try for it. This is so iconic and cozy and wonderful. I'm obsessed with anything that is like a shirt, a top, a cardigan with a hood. Anything that's not a coat or like a hoodie situation is not typically a hoodie. I love it when it has a hood. And this is so cute. It's a vest with a hood and it has a nice plushy inside for the chest portion, only in the front. The back is really simple. It's a Michael Kors and has a nice gold accents. I'm obsessed with this. Anything that's red, I'm always going to gravitate toward. And when it has these nice little details too, it is, it eats up you even a little bit more. The only downside is that it doesn't have pockets. It does not have pockets. And I'm like, nobody's perfect. So I'm going to work it again and again. This is another piece that I almost didn't get, but the hearts in the middle, the studs, and everything else really attracted me to it. But the fact that it doesn't have pockets was a little bit of a downside. But I'm thinking that it's still cute on. And I really liked it when I zipped it up. When I put it on and zipped it up, I was like, okay, you sold me, it's okay. And then, it's okay, I'm okay. And then the sleeves has the buttons. I really enjoy that. And it's a snap button too, so it's easy to take off. Here's the back, very simplest. And it's just a nice classic. I'm trying to find more classic pieces that have simpler details because I think a lot of times I can turn people off when I'm at these markets specifically and trying to specifically sell pieces or gravitate them to my bags. Is that a lot of patterns happening and can get overwhelmed. So I want to curate it to where it's like, okay, there are pockets of obviously the Izzy Slicks-ness of it all, but still being able to nice introduction to people who aren't full thrall on pattern kind of girlies. Another simple pattern I'm always gonna love is black and white, and adding the stripes is just eats. And the fact that it has this split turtleneck situation happening here is just so cool. And I'm a big fan of it, and it has a nice stretch to it, so it can be on a variety of sizes, which I appreciate. This is a size large, but I can fit into it very comfortably and feel like a hottie that I am. I immediately saw this and knew that it had to be in the cart and it had to come home. This is just so iconic. I love an all over print, especially when it has the color that's happening here, along with the family, the ocean, the rivers, the sun in here. It's just so many things to look at, and nice with the beading as well. There's so many good details here that I just had to snatch her up. And this is what I mean, the transition between something like this that is still obviously having those details I like, the studs, the beads, that kind of vibe, but a little bit more. This is the even more version. This is a simpler version. You see the vision. And then right after that, we have another classic shape in a very bold color, but no pattern. This is really, really nice. I was talking about this in my, what is it called? Trend video, the winter trends videos, and I was talking about trends that I want, or at least things I want to incorporate with my own wardrobe, and that is like that green apple color. And I've been seeing a lot of that recently, and I think that's obviously because I wanted to see it, so I'm putting out the energy to the thrift gods, being like, get that to me, and they are. This is such a beautiful little sweater situation. It is hard for me to pick up a two-piece sets recently. I used to be like, when I was shopping in high school, two-piece sets, I would find them like easy, super, every time I come to the store, I'd find a new one. But recently I've been finding ones that aren't the, like up to my steez, I'd say. And this is definitely one that I'm obsessed with. The pinstripe, the brown pinstripe of it all, and the fact that it has just a nice little slouchiness to it, elastic on the back waistband, so it's even a more comfortable fit, and it has a zipper on the side. I'm despising a full elastic waistband recently. I used to wear them a lot, but like now it just feels like nurse wear, and I do enjoy some nurse wear styles and incorporate it into my wardrobe, but I don't want it to feel so heavy-handed. So this is a nice in-between version of that, and the zipper on the side adds a nice like structure detail to it that cuts off of this like elasticity happening here. Then we have the blazer with the two front pockets, but the two front pockets aren't real pockets. That is the downside to it, but overall it has a nice cool look. And I like that the pockets on the front are a design in its own right, because it has the very nice envelope kind of closure there. It's really cute, and I'm a big fan of it, and I can't wait to see someone wearing this. The one button closure makes the relax feel even better, because it just feels like that, like, when you see somebody unbutton their blazer with one hand kind of vibe, like it's giving that, like, oh, I'm so hot and warm. And then imagine this with like a tank top underneath to play with that casualness while also being a professional wear. Seems like it can be really fun. It is another one of those pieces that I'm like, okay, if no one gets this, it can stay in my closet and I'm gonna be obsessed with it. But I am hoping that it goes to a baddie who like is a corporate baddie, and she like, or they're trying to be like the iconic person on the floor. Speaking of iconic corporate baddies, this jacket is, I love the stripes. I love the dark denim mixed with the lighter denim, and the fact that these stripes have texture to them. It just feels like they're like lifted in some way. Like I can feel each individual stripe has a beautiful texture to it while also still being denim. And not to mention the collar underlayer is this beautiful brown mixed like this metallic-y look to it. I'm just obsessed. And then we have the jacket sleeve. Y'all. The buttons are structured and beautiful. This is like a pants button. And on top of that, if you want to roll it up, it has this nice beautifulness. Obviously, you can tell I'm a big fan of this kind of rolled up sleeve, and it having a nice design or contrast on the inside. I am obsessed with that, and this is giving. And the fact that I can button it like that and tighten it up on your sleeve, it has like a nice this kind of feel to it. It's just so cool. And did I mention that it comes with a belt? Where's the belt? It comes with a belt that has a similar effect to it. Has the stripes on one side and then that brown on the other. The pocket up here works well. The bottom one doesn't. But, we take what we can get. And again, two pockets on the side, two at the bottom. Not working at the bottom, but working at the top. And it's just so good. And I love that it buttons up all the way to the front. It's a nice play on a jean. Almost done, and these last pieces are equally amazing, so stick around for those. But we have this skirt. I love a thick waistband. I know some people don't, but I'm obsessed with it. It has a nice slouchy comfortableness to it. It like breathes comfortability while also having, it feels like a better suction in, or a better like structured on my waist. Like a thin strap can feel like it digs into like my rolls, my skin, and all those things. So when I have a thicker one, it just feels like it lays on my body. And this is 100% that vibe. I love that it's like a little winter mini skirt, and it has the buttons down the middle. It's just so good. Now you might be like, girl, you say you don't like plain stuff. Like, what's going on? But this is just like a nice basic, and I think the color is truly like, if I'm I can't even speak about it. But if I'm enjoying basics, it's mainly because of the color. If I'm having a shirt or an item that doesn't have any pattern on it at all, the color has to give something, or even the shape of the item has to give something. And I think that not only does this square neck shape just look beautiful on a lot of people, I think it's a really cool mix between an orange and a yellow, and I'm a big fan of it. This is an iconic, truly amazing. I don't even know why I'm selling this kind of item. I may not, if it's on the racks, like, we ain't gonna talk about it, but it's just beautiful. A turtleneck. I think the only reason I wouldn't is because it is a turtleneck. It has a slouchier turtleneck, but I talked about this in a previous video, how like turtlenecks can feel suffocating to me and like a little bit much. And so I typically go for a like super like cow neck type turtleneck level, and this is definitely not it, but it's have a slouchiness to this turtleneck that makes me feel very cozy overall on the body. And I don't know, I'm hit or miss about it. Like, I would have to sit in it for a little bit if I want to take it for myself, and I feel like if that's the case, then maybe I should just give it away to somebody who instantly knows it is for them. My bestie is a burlesque performer, and I got her this because I sent her a picture and she was like, yeah, I need that. She's doing a Christmas show, I think on December 20th. Definitely follow her, each be free. And she was like, yeah, this is going to work. This is definitely going to work. It's basically a long, super floor length robe with the pom-pom little sleeves, the satin belt is just stellar, and I think she got this for $9. So like, yeah, it's beautiful. I think I had 30% off that day, so yeah, really nice. That one was for Unique. I have some more things from Unique, but like, I have one last thing from Village Discount that I must talk about. I actually don't even need to think. I don't even think I need to say anything because this shirt is just so flipping good. The sleeves, the inside that no one's going to see, but they added it anyway. The little design on the front of the little doggy with the pink, orange, and red. Like, are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? I don't think you are. I don't know. But it's just so cute and it feels good. And it's just a beautiful top. I feel like this whole haul is me being like, I didn't want to sell this, but I did. And it's just so good. And I would love to take this home and like wear it forever. Now keep in mind, this is a massive thrift haul. So I went to another store and we have some things to show and talk about. And I'm going to start off strong. Yeah, this is a corduroy accented denim jeans with the sexy butt pockets and the front pockets. Wait. Oh, I don't think y'all deserve to see this. Like, oh no. Because this is so amazing. Like, and it's braided down the dang on corduroy. Like, what are they doing? They were cooking. Like, the kitchen was not burning. The kitchen was smelling of oozing deliciousness. I don't even know what the flip I'm saying, but just know that these pants are so iconic. And the wash on the pants also is just eating at every level. And I'm like, bruh. Oh, you thought it was just over at that last pants. No. You see this? They're truly so good that I don't even think I have to explain why they're good. And on top of that, they're a wide bootleg. It's like a bootleg cut jean. I think bootlegs are not bootlegs. I mean, bootlegs are amazing. Bring back bootlegs. But I think bootleg jeans are just so good. It's one of my favorite kinds of shapes. And then we have on the back, it continues. You thought it was just on the front? No, we have style, we have grace, we have talent, we have ass. Yeah, studded ass at that. This was a last minute get, but you know how I was talking about there I'm really struggling to find two-piece sets? This is another two-piece set at a different store. So it was two-piece set kind of day. Beautiful. Like, it's oozing Christmas to me in the sense of it's red color, like the shade of red really reads Christmas to me, and I love the floral design happening here. And then we go on to the top, and I'm just obsessed. It's the same silhouette of the chest, like this what's it called? What is this thing called? The chest? The collar? I don't know what I'm saying. But this is giving the same thing as that yellowy orange shirt that I talked about. It looks so well on everyone, this neck shape. And obviously it's a full length sleeve, full length shirt, and it has a nice cinch in at that waist. It's just so beautiful, slouchy, and I think it fit on a nice amount of people. Not to mention this slit in the skirt. Yeah, there's a slit. Okay, so that was everything I got from Unique, and I didn't realize there are a lot of other things that I got from Village Discount as well. Like I found another bag, so I'm gonna go and quickly run through those. And yeah, just know that they are so iconic. And I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but just know I'm obsessed. Let me know why you think they're so iconic in the comments. Do the work for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate your service, cutie. God darn it. I feel like I don't know when I started just making noises, but yeah. Stripes, zip, pockets, hood. I would say it has sex appeal. Oh, another one. Not say anything about this one. This is literally a BB off the shoulder, black and white striped quarter length sleeve. Oh my God, are you bugging? Obsessed over this pattern. Honestly, truly. Obsessed. Crop top, babes. Crop top. Classic straight leg denim. Very nice wash. Yeah. Beautiful scarf. 10 out of 10. We love a classic beauty. Very nice little button-up situation. Last but certainly not least, we have this beautiful split collar, turtleneck vibe, little adorable accent button front and back. Yes, of course, because we finish our meals when we eat. Long story short, as I continue to say, I don't know if you're listening, but go to the thrift stores on Thursdays. It's going to be the typical re-up day, and the pieces are just eating at a different level on a Thursday. Highly recommended. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. As I never remember to say this, but make sure you like and subscribe this video. And don't you ever forget, you can do anything. You're a cutie.
Is he